welcome back into Tunes Brothers. I am Rob, that is Darren, that is Scott. And before we continue on the highway to hell with AC/DC, an update on the Cheap Trick video. Dave Stig Hughes is the man. He Facebook messaged me and was in the comments, didn't bother him in the least. Appreciates the honesty and was bold enough to throw out 2 more suggestions.
Oh.
So we will decide which and when to do which, but just so you guys have it in the back of your head, he is recommending ELO's A New World Record and Rainbow Down to Earth. So
neither one am I familiar with. Right? I mean, I
love ELO, so that'll be interesting.
I like Rainbow, and I like some ELO. I know that.
I don't know which ELO album I have downstairs, but I have one.
So yes, Dave, we will get to that when we get to it, and we'll keep you informed of when that's coming up. So Scott, what do we got going on for AC/DC?
Have you done hit the countdown?
Oh yeah, we're recording.
Okay. We've got the very first album, technically, that they ever done, but they did not release it, I know, in the States when it first came out. I guess 1974. It was actually called TNT, and it's only like 5 songs. And pretty much all the AC/DC fans know what it is. It came out in the early to mid 80s over here as 74 Jailbreak. And it's actually not bad to me now. I know I'm in a whole different realm when it comes to Bon Scott. There's a couple on here that I don't care for. But there's about 3 of them, 3 out of 5 that I really do like. So we're going to rank these songs on this pretty much EP. That's what I call it. Our least favorite to favorite. So, this one won't be as long, of course. I hope not, with 5 songs. So you guys give me your take, man.
Darren?
Overall, like it's 5 songs. I didn't mind it. I mean, it's definitely different. Like I said, I mean, and for me, not having like the finely tuned AC/DC ear, I guess, I've always thought that Brian Johnson sounds a lot like Bon Scott. So I don't think there's a huge difference in the vocals for me.
Really?
Yeah, I don't. I mean, not a huge difference. I mean, I can tell them apart. I mean, I can pick out a Bon Scott song over a Brian Johnson, but I really don't feel that there's a ton of difference. I mean, this is the roots, right, of AC/DC, and their music has progressed and it's gotten more. It's distanced itself a little bit from where this was, right? Because this is definitely rhythm and blues, right? I mean,
oh yeah.
So, and I know everybody will tell you that the roots of rock and roll started with rhythm and blues, right? That's what it was born out of. Yes, it's changed, it's progressed, it's gotten way different from when you get into other types of metal, whether it's death speed or whatever. I wouldn't say there's a whole lot of R&B in that, but I think some of the songs are a little too long, but we'll go over that when we get into the individual songs.
Okay, technical difficulties would not be anything new, right? That's the way this goes with streaming for some reason. We're going to have a close-up of Scott's hand, apparently, this entire video. There you go. You done playing with your adjustments?
Yeah, ain't nothing fucking doing right tonight, man. God damn it.
Okay. So my take on this is back to good old Bon Scott. Nothing much changed. Decent songs, except for one. I guess I don't. Well, we'll get to it, but Yeah, not bad at all.
All right.
All right.
You want me to take off with it?
Your animal,
All
Scott.
right. My least favorite, and always has been, is the one that I was telling you guys about, the video that I seen where he comes out with pigtails and is in a skirt and dress with makeup and shit on. It's "Baby Please Don't Go." It's a cover of I think a 50s maybe song. I don't know if it's
Original recording was
oh
1935.
well shit. Yeah,
Wow.
man. Who sung?
Yeah.
Who was the original? Do you know who the original singer of that was?
Big Joe Williams was the first guy to
Right.
record it. It's been re-recorded several times, right? But the original recording was 1935 by Delta blues artist Big Joe Williams.
Baby, please don't go down to New Orleans. I don't know what the hell he's saying. You know, through the whole thing, he gets pretty quick with the lyrics there, but I caught that much. It's not bad, but it's just not. You know, when me and Rob talked about this before you jumped on the AC/DC train, you know, I feel like AC/DC experimented a little bit with those first albums before they hit that Let There Be Rock album, which Rob hates. I love it. It's a lot more, you know. And then Power Age, he liked it a little better. And then, of course, Highway to Hell, and here we go, you know. But it's not bad, man. Number 5 for me. Baby, Please Don't Go.
It's also my number 5. I think it's, even though it's not the strongest song, it's still 3 minutes too long. I mean, they could have ended the misery a little quicker. Again, this is a very popular blues song. It's been re-recorded several times, and apparently this was in their live show. This was like the showstopper. Apparently, everybody went nuts for this. They ended a lot of early shows with this one, and everybody loved it. Yeah, I'm not there with that.
I'm not either.
And to your point, Scott, well, you said that you think that they experimented with their early albums. I would think that it was, I mean, and me not being, you know, too big into AC/DC as far as I don't know a lot of their history, just the common stuff, right?
Mhm.
I would say that they started with this is probably because a lot of other bands were doing it. This was something that was, you know, the kind of the start of early rock and roll. And I think they developed their sound better, right? They found their own niche or whatever you want to say, and they became AC/DC. I think this early stuff is just where a lot of bands would have started back in the day, and until they found their sound, right? And then that's when they took off. That would be my opinion.
Well, the reason I say that is because if you listen to High Voltage and Dirty Deeds, which is the first releases in America, and then you hit Let There Be Rock, it's a whole different ball game. But they don't lose the blues, you know. It stays, but it's a way heavier album. And then they kind of tone it back down for Power Age, but not to the level of Dirty Deeds and High Voltage. Then they jump to Highway
I'm not
to Hell,
saying that they
you know.
lost it. They just found their own sound within it, right? It's not as bluesy, right? Or it's not a cover of a bluesy or a blues song. Like I said, I think they've developed or found their own sound, even though it's still drenched in blues, right? But anyway.
Okay. My number 5 is the only one I do not like, and this is way too blues, and that's Show Business. This has got your typical blues guitar riffs that I can't stand. But this is the only song I don't like on it.
Show business.
It's all about the guitar. It's when I say blues that I can't stand, it's that stuff you could hear George Thorogood doing.
Yeah.
I just can't stand that.
Well, you know, if you watch the video for this one, he comes out there with one of those round hats on and a striped jacket, with a cane, like a circus dude or whatever. Yeah. He was a damn character, man, I tell you. All right. My number 4, Show Business. And yeah, those are the two, in my opinion, weak tracks on here. There's a couple on here that's not really, there's one that really does kick ass, but I like the other two. When I first heard them, I didn't care for them. They kind of grew on me over time because I didn't pay them no attention like I have a ton of shit found out here lately, but yeah, Show Business, man. It's my number 4. It's not horrible, but it's not a go-to for me. So, yeah.
Yep. I'm in sync with Scott so far. That's also my number 4, Show Business. Seriously, boogie blues, right? I think I even kind of had like a swing feel to it a little bit. Again, as much as like I said, having Baby Please Don't Go at number 5, Show Business easily could have fallen there as well.
Yeah.
Not the two strongest songs.
Both of them could have been. Yeah, that's why they're at the bottom on mine. And I don't know if we told you, Dan, but Rob, I told him, one of their biggest influences was Chuck Berry. See, that's who they liked and stuff. So, yeah.
I was picking up some background noise. What's going on?
That's what I thought. Never mind.
You got some kids. I didn't think you had kids. Do you?
I don't.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You can hear? Are you still hearing stuff?
No,
it's gone now.
Oh,
but it sounded like kids playing behind you.
That's what I was thinking.
Weird. Okay. So number 4 to me, you guys had it number 5. Baby Please Don't Go. Yes, bluesy, but I really like the lead fills in this, and I'm not talking the solo. Just throughout in between verses and stuff, he's got this cool little lead thing he keeps doing, and I really like the cool jam that they go into. I don't know. I mean, I don't love the song, but it definitely I don't mind it.
Well, if you want to get a kick, guys, whenever y'all get time, I know it's pushed for time and stuff, but just check out the video for that, man, if you want to get a kick. But anyway, number 3. Oh, man, this one is a total transformation from the other two, in my opinion, man. It comes in, it's got that, you ain't got a hold on me. Oh, man, I like this one. This has got a high voltage groove to it right here, man, or a Dirty Deeds groove, in my opinion. The other two songs, they just didn't fit for AC/DC songs for me, but these other ones do. And my number 3 is You Ain't Got a Hold on Me. Good song, in my opinion.
All right. My third song, it's again, the whole thing is pretty much rhythm and blues. This song is bluesy. I like the chorus. I like the verse. I think the chorus is a little bit on the weaker side, but it's Soul Stripper. That is my number 3.
Click's got that click in it. Yeah, man, I like that one too.
Okay. My number 3, in sync with Darren, is Soul Stripper. I love this intro, except at 2 minutes, it's too damn long.
Yeah.
If they had shaved, a minute off of this intro, it would have been about right, because it's really cool. I love the intro. It does have a little weaker chorus, but overall, again, not a bad song at all.
Not a bad song at all. And I did have in my notes, seriously, a 2-minute intro. I mean, it could have been. I even said out loud to myself on him, "What the hell is this? Just an instrumental?" Because it was just the voice that never came in. I skipped forward because, like, did they put an instrumental on a 5-song EP? So it's like, nope, 2 minutes in, there's lyrics.
Yeah.
All right.
What got me is when that little popping came in, man. I'd never heard that from an AC/DC song before, kind of an echo. I don't know what the hell he's hitting, if it's a stick or something. I don't know. But yeah, it does got a pretty long intro. Soul Stripper, my number 2. Used to be my number 3. And like I said, guys, You Ain't Got a Hold on Me and Soul Stripper are pretty much the same to me. I like them about the same, just like the last 2 on here. Yeah, man, just I don't know what they was trying with the drums on that. But it really doesn't bother me that much. So, number 2, Soul Stripper.
No, I mean, other than the intro being too long, I
Yeah,
thought this was a pretty decent song.
Me too. All right, number 2. This was Scott's number 3. It's kind of a laid-back song. I think it's different from the other 4 tracks. You Ain't Got a Hold on Me.
What was Scott's number 2?
Soul
Stripper.
Soul Stripper. Okay. And
That's
Darren,
on
you
you,
got
Rob.
You Ain't Got a Hold on Me for number 2?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Number 2, this is what I was going to get to. A decent song, but especially when what was this supposed to be on? The Dirty Deeds album? Is that it? Jailbreak?
Oh, I don't know.
Somebody said if we would have reviewed the import or the Australian version, Jailbreak would have been on one of the albums we
High
did.
Voltage.
TNT, I think, was the name.
High Voltage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I saw people saying Jailbreak is the best song that would have been on High. I don't see it. I think Jailbreak is okay, like these other songs, but I don't see the hype behind Jailbreak, really. I mean, give me Thin Lizzy's version any day of the week over this, but it's a decent song. Again, I only found one song on here that I really, really like, and that's going to be my number 1. But Jailbreak's not bad, I guess. But when I put it on, I was like, okay, everybody brags about this, so this is going to be a kick-ass song. It was just average for me.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
All right. My number 1, of course, is Jailbreak, man. And the video, it's way better, man. They're in a freaking prison yard, with their rolled up pants and their blue shirts on it. And then when he says, all in the name of liberty, man, these freaking explosions go off. It's badass how they done the video, man. It's loud too, man. And, when he says, shot in the back, when he busts out or whatever, it's Angus and Malcolm dressed up like prison guards, Oh, man. It's crazy as hell. But good video. I mean, you get a kick, get a laugh out of it too. But jamming, my favorite song, always has been my favorite one on here.
Okay.
Well, then Scott and I are going to sync up on 3 out of the 5. I also had Jailbreak as the top song on this EP. For a song that would have been recorded in 74, who knows how long they may have been playing it prior to recording it, I thought this was a very polished song, right? I mean, listening to this, I thought that easily could have been on something from later on, early 80s, mid 80s, something like that. I mean, it's different from the music that they would have released at that time, right? Because I think they were starting to get out of the old rhythm and blues stuff. But I really did like this song.
Yeah, I do too, and it does fall kind of hand in hand with like TNT and Live Wire and stuff like that on the first album. High Voltage album, whatever. It would have fit really good. I don't know why they. Like I said, who knows who makes these decisions, man? They could have took off. Can I sit next to you, girl? Rob's favorite one on that album, yeah, man. And my favorite one's Little Lover.
God damn it.
Apparently, those were some tough albums for you to get through, Rob.
Oh, they were tough.
It was.
Yeah,
Clams, it was. I was like, oh shit.
okay, my number one is You Ain't Got a Hold on Me. I think Scott hit it on the head here. This is the one that resembles what AC/DC became with Bon Scott in their prime with him. Definitely all a Dirty Deeds type sound. It's, to me, more AC/DC than anything on this album. Again, the album wasn't terrible. This is the one that actually, okay, now I'm listening to AC/DC instead of a blues rock band. So that's the one that stood out to me.
Awesome.
All right.
Yeah, and just to touch on something, not to drag it out, I never really knew or didn't dig deep enough, I guess, to find out why they changed the name. For one, I guess it went hand in hand with the first album. I just wonder why they didn't leave the name TNT and they changed it to High Voltage, and this was TNT when it first, came out of the fair or whatever. So yeah, man, it's, a lot of stuff going on there, and for reasons I don't know.
I swear to God, because that cover for High Voltage is Angus with the lightning bolt coming down, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I swear to God, I've seen things many, many, many years ago with that same picture, but it said TNT instead of High Voltage.
Yeah, because of the song on there. That was their song on there. Yeah, our favorite song on there.
Fan art, in other words, probably fan art that was put up online or something.
Yeah, and they probably made posters with that on it too, or whatever. If you've seen it in the music store, telling, where you might have seen it. But yeah. Well, guys,
all right, kids, that was quick and painless.
Yeah, y'all didn't have to remember much on that one, did you, man?
No. Darren, did you come up with an album?
I have.
Okay, give me a second. Get my notes up here.
Yeah, what ELO album?
Oh no, this is my.
No,
this is Darren's.
I'm talking about.
This is my.
The ELO album for Dave Stig is A New World Record.
A New World Record.
And for Rainbow, Down to Earth.
Down to Earth.
And again, we got no scheduled release date or record dates for these, so just when you want to work on them, you got time.
Got you. I just needed the name of the album. Okay. All right, Darren.
All right. So I have chosen the 2022 release from a band called Coheed and Cambria. The album.
That's one of the bands you were talking about.
Who?
The album name. Yeah.
How do you spell? Is it COHEED?
Yes, COHEED. And Cambria.
And
CAMBRIA.
A.
Yeah, CAMBRIA.
Okay.
Coheed and Cambria. The album is Vaxis 2. VAXIS Roman numeral 2.
Vaxis 2.
And then the subtitle of that, so it's Vaxis 2, Window of the Waking Mind. I did double check. Scott, the whole album's on YouTube. So you won't have a problem finding it.
Window of the Waking Mind?
Window of the Waking Mind.
Window of the Waking Mind.
It's 13 songs.
Man, that sounds like a 13 songs.
It's just over 53 minutes in length.
No, you're starting to echo.
I hear it, yeah.
And now I'm echoing.
Man, that sounds like a bit of Finger Sleeping Village warning. Wow.
All right, this echoing train wreck needs to come to an end. I'm not even going to stop recording. We're just going to go with this crap. AC/DC homework, quick.
AC/DC homework is Black Ice.
but North Dakota's going to be covered in soon.
Soon enough.
I think you guys are going to really. This is 2009, I think, 2008 release. Rob's really liking the newer ones. This is probably their biggest seller of all since the 2000. Yeah, great one,
Okay.
good one. I think both of you will like this one.
All right. Well,
15
tonight is a
songs.
technical nightmare, so we're just going to sign off for tonight. And until next time, thanks for watching.
Adios.